And now we're live in Burien. Good evening, everyone. My name is Fantasy A, aka Alex.
And this is Dillon Whittier.
And welcome to the Jocko Style Sports Podcast. Another episode. And we're going to hear, and I'm happy that y'all joined in, and thank y'all for tuning in. And what we're going to talk about today is the divisional round in the NFC Championship game, which y'all have saw already, that what Dillon and I will be speaking about today.
But before that, we want to talk about Sam Dillon, how he started his career from USC to, the last few years with the Jets, and then the Panthers, and then who else? The San Francisco, and then Vikings, and now Seahawks. And we're also going to be talking about the divisional and the Seahawks championship. So first off, we're going to be talking about Sam Darnold. Take away, Alex.
Okay, y'all. I'm going to tell you about that Sam Darnold thing. He first drafted back in 2018, and he started playing for the Jets. And I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right at there. His season with the Jets didn't go well as planned. He only won 13 games with the Jets and lost 25 games. That is the worst record that he ever had when he was with the Jets. And I'm telling you, Jets always made so many mistakes. It's because their coaching staff have no experience of how they play real football. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, this is he has had a worse experience being with the Jets. And after his 6 years with the Jets, he went to North Carolina, be with the Panthers, and his season kind of went slow out of the way, And then he went to San Francisco as a backup quarterback, and he only lost one game with the 49ers, which is I found out. You know what I mean? Lost one game as a backup quarterback, which is unfortunate.
But he did went to the Super Bowl with them, though. So that was his taste of his Super Bowl experience.
Yeah, that part. He went to the Super Bowl with the 49ers and still lost to every team that he used to be with. And after that, he signed with the Vikings and won 14 games with them and lost 3 games. He's been improving. Sam Darnold shows his improvement of how he plays real football with every team he hasn't played before. Do I say it right? I believe so. So, yeah. And now, after his season with the Vikings, here we are. He's with us, the Seahawks. I think it's really great because we needed someone like Sam Darnold and give us back the real football mojo that we've been waiting for the last 10 years. And for the last 10 years, we were downhill. But at least we pick up new talent and new special talent to make it work, Mm-hmm. Nothing's wrong with that. Nope, not at all. And we'll have Dillon speak about it. Take it away, Dillon.
Well, after that amazing season with the Vikings, like he said, the Seahawks finally got someone like John Snyder, finally got talent. He found somebody like Sam Darnold, and also, some good talents. But Sam Darnold, he came all the way from, like you say, he went from Jets to the Panthers, to the Carolina, to the San Francisco, to Vikings, and now Seahawks. And now he'll be the first quarterback since 2018 class to make it to the Super Bowl. That's amazing. He almost went from not being in the league to not being in the league. Otherwise, we wouldn't have him. And he went from being a talent. He won 30 games just in the last 2 years, and it's amazing. And now he's taking us to the Super Bowl. Not only him, but everybody, the staff, the coach, him, his players. They're all going to the Super Bowl, and we're going to go against a team that we never going to forget what happened 10 or 11 years ago. So like I said before, when Russell Wilson gave the ball to Marshawn Lynch, and we won our second Super Bowl. And now this is a totally different team 11 years later, and now we're going against a rematch team that we faced in Super Bowl 49. Now this is going to be Super Bowl 60 down in Santa Clara on February 8th, and it's going to be interesting. And Seahawks, they all tried to say, hey, Seahawks weren't going to be good in the start. They were going to be last, but we shut them down. We shut down the media, saying, hey, Seahawks can do it. Sam Darnold can do it. He's not this flash. He's not all about that. He cares about the wide receivers, his running back, and all his players. He's not about himself. He's about everybody else. You know what I mean? And what you're seeing here, as we've never seen before in NFL history. You look at the college football. You see, what's happening after Indiana won its first team to ever win 16 games since 1894. You're just talking about elite collegiate, like the Indiana Hoosiers, to win 16-0. It's a fast game now. Now you're seeing that in NFL. Now you're seeing that with the Seahawks. You never see anything like that in its entire history. Yeah. And it's going to be something that for years to come. And Sam Darnold wins this Super Bowl, he's gonna make sure that everybody's gonna be talking about him for years to come. For years to come.
That's right.
Yeah. And guess what? Not only that, but Mike McDonald would be the first coach, the youngest coach to ever win a Super Bowl. That's never happened before.
Right.
And he's only 37, 38, 39?
About around there, yeah.
Yeah, and John Snyder did really good with the off season. So now it's Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold hasn't even threw an interception in all the 2 playoff games. 346. A team that they beat the 49ers during the regular season at their home. Seahawks won again. Then now the Seahawks beat 49ers again, and then in the divisional round 41-6. Sam Darnold did good in that game.
Yeah,
and then
he did.
And then against the Rams. I'm not gonna say this though. Yeah, Sam Bradford is a good quarterback. He's elite. He might be MVP, but he's elite. Sam Darnold, he's a playmaker. Sam Darnold, 3 touchdowns, 346, no interception. And people thought, he's gonna throw interceptions. Guess what? He shut the media down. He shut that up last night against the Rams, and it was great. And yeah, and I can't wait till we go to the Super Bowl. It's gonna be fun. Seahawks. Anyways, Alex will talk more about the Super Bowl rematch and what's to come in Super Bowl 60.
Thank you, Dillon. Yes, guys, I'm telling you, what happened 11 years ago was a very big mistake. I'm telling you, if we would have run the ball, Seahawks would have won 11 years ago. But they screwed it up, and Wilson threw an interception to Malcolm Butler. Big mistake. And we already know who to blame for that bad play call. And here we are, 11 years later. We're heading to Santa Clara and give the Patriots the revenge we wanted. But we'll see how this goes at Super Bowl 60. when it comes in 2 weeks. I swear. So, yeah. I'm so glad that it took us 11 years to cope from that and get over that. So, anyway, we're in a new generation. The new generation. Most likely, when the new generation is there, we're going to make some new changes and brand new techniques that we're going to show the team who's boss, right?
Yeah, for sure. Heck yeah.
Yep. There are two.
Show them how it's done.
Yeah, that's right. You know what the weird thing is? There are two first name Mikes with different teams. There's Mike McDonald and Mike Vrabel. He used to coach for the Titans, Mike Vrabel, in 2024 and got fired from the the Titans. He got fired from the Titans and now he's coaching for the Patriots. And he did really well on helping the Patriots get into the playoffs and everything to turn things around. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. If y'all think Super Bowl 60 is going to be boring for you guys, that's your loss. We're going to find it exciting because we would like to see Patriots versus Seahawks Super Bowl 60 rematch. You know what I mean? That's what we're here. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see the boring Super Bowl with Patriots versus Rams. Doesn't make sense because we're going to tell you more about it when we talk about the divisional round and the NFC Championship game about it. So, yeah. So, I'm very happy. I'm looking forward to watch Super Bowl 60 in 2 weeks with Sam Darnold versus Drake May. They're the two younger talent. So, yeah. And I know the Patriots are not ready to face us. They only win by 3 points against the Broncos, 10-7. That's not enough because the Seahawks, we're going to tell you, I'm sure you all know about Seahawks score way more than the Patriots had. Just saying. So, anyway, that's what my reaction is, and that's what I will tell about the Super Bowl rematch and the story of Sam Darnold, the timeline, much more. So anyway, let's kick off of talking about the divisional round. And Dillon, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll talk about the divisional round. You can talk about the NFC Championship game.
Sounds good.
So the divisional round, when the Seahawks play against the 49ers, we won it 41-6. How we beat them? Well, we beat them at home. We beat them on the road in Santa Clara.
That's right.
13-3. Yes, our defense did so good against their 49ers offense. And then we did the exact same thing to them again at our home. But this time it was a blowout, 41-6.
Yes.
And Sam Darnold, our defense, our running backs, they did good. The special teams did good. And we barely had a punt once. So it was amazing. Coach McDonald, he did a good job. He made sure that, they did what they needed to do and get the job done. And that's what he did. That's what he did in the first game against the 49ers, was stop that. And then we went on to the NFC Championship that Alex will tell you about that game. And I tell you, it was a good game. Both quarterbacks, Sam Darnold and Matthew Stafford. So here's Alex. He'll tell you more about that NFC game and how good game it was and how close it was, and how that Malik will, and how he's also going to tell you about how Malik almost cost us the game, and how we found a way to win it in the fourth quarter by stopping them in the fourth down to win that game. That was a game changer after that, and then how we won that game. So he'll tell you more about it.
Thank you, Dillon. Yes, let's move on to the NFC Championship game. And I'm pretty sure y'all saw about how great of the game is yesterday. I'm telling you, yesterday was crazy and chaotic because I'm telling you, Sam Darnold, he's not here to make more mistakes. He here to change things around. And all thanks to him. And Kenneth Walker, he is unstoppable. Just like Marshawn Lynch. And I'm sure y'all heard about what happened to Zach Charbonnet. He's out for the playoffs with the torn ACL. And we're going to wish him speedy recovery when he gets surgery. But we're doing this for Zach while he's out. And Matthew Stafford, he is unstoppable as well. Him and his offense, they're number one in offense. I'm telling you, don't get me wrong. They play us tough in the NFC Championship game. It almost cost us the game if they win. But didn't happen this time. Didn't happen this time. So, we just did what we can. And our defense are the number one as well. Our number one. So, that's the reason why the defense slowed the offense down. And also, the most ridiculous thing that happened, Tariq Woolen, he taunted a player during the third quarter. That almost cost us the game. He needs to learn not to do that ever again. And we don't appreciate Woolen to be taunting. And they already got a few penalties that give the Rams an automatic first down. Ridiculous.
Yep, it was.
Yeah.
And they gave up a touchdown.
And they give up on a touchdown to Puka Nacua.
Which is another good wide receiver.
Yeah, he's a good wide receiver for the Rams. He's a great one, special one. I'm telling you.
But Seahawks pull it off.
But we pull it off. The Seahawks pull it off in the fourth quarter to stop them from scoring. So, and they let the clock go down to 0 in the fourth quarter in the last seconds. And that's how we beat the Rams. We beat the Rams 31-27 victory. It was a close game. And we're afraid that we will lose this game, but didn't happen. We just turned it around and we won the game for the first time in 11 years. Believe me, Sam Darnold is playing lights out. And he did really good last night. Just saying. And I'm sure y'all Seahawks fans are really happy and y'all were like partying in bars last night. So, I'm really proud of the Seahawks fans and proud of the players too. So, anyway, let's bring it to Dillon.
Well, it's been 50 years, 1976. And 50 years later, we're talking about Super Bowl 60. 50 years later. And can you imagine being as a kid in the 70s, seeing the Seahawks game for the first time? And, you know, I was lucky enough to see the Seahawks 2 games against 2017 and 2019, which was the Houston Texans and against the Baltimore Ravens. And I was fortunate enough to go to those 2 games, and I'm proud to be a Seahawks since the 90s. And yeah, it's been awesome. And now I've been a Seahawks fan my whole life, just like me and Alex have been. And yeah, it's been awesome. You know, Alex got to be at a lot of games when he was doing, you know, a lot of cool things there.
Yep.
And so yeah, you know, it was an awesome experience for him. He did it for many years, working for Lumen Field over the years. Yeah. And so, but yeah, I can't believe 50 years later, now we get to be in Super Bowl 60. 60 years ago was the first game. That was the Green Bay Packers and who else? Kansas City Chiefs. That was the first Super Bowl. And now we look at 60 years later. Besides, years before Super Bowl, the NFL Championship games, years before Super Bowl even happened. We're talking about, like, I don't know. NFL's been around for a long time. But we talk about college football's been around for a long time. Oh my goodness, since like the 1800s. Yeah, college football's been around since the mid 1800s.
Right.
And then the first national championship game wasn't like, I don't know how many years ago, but yeah. And then you look at the NFL championship, and then this first Super Bowl, and then look at it all these years later. Feels like it's more than 60 years, though.
More than 60 years.
Even though Super Bowl 60 years, but it's longer than that. NFL's been around for a long time. Even though college football's been around longer than the NFL, but this is the greatest moment in our generation, not generation, but of our lifetime. So we get to experience again. Back in when we won our first Super Bowl in 2014,
yeah,
being the Broncos 43-8, and now seeing this again, but with Sam Darnold. So we're making history every day. This is not just an NFL. This is like in all sports. You name it: football, football, basketball, hockey, soccer, skateboarding. Golf. You name it.
Yeah.
High school, a lot of sports. You know what I mean? Not just the 4 major sports. We're talking about all the sports. You know what I mean? When we're talking about all sports, we're talking about all the sports.
All sports.
Yeah. Whereas men, women, or any collegiate that's happened over the years in championships. So all around the world for many, many years. So, and also Olympics. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happened in 2 weeks when the Seahawks face the Patriots. Can our defense get the job done? I think they can because, like I said, we got the best defense. We're going against Patriots. Yes, they got some good defense and offense, but I don't know if Patriots going to be able to score that many points like the Seahawks can. But we'll see. It's going to be a good game though. It's probably going to be a close game. We'll see. I could be wrong, but it's probably going to be a close game yet. That's if Seahawks scored touchdowns. If Sam Darnold can throw 2 or 3 touchdowns, we'll see what happens. But it's going to be a good game, and I can't wait. Can't wait for our defense to step up and do something they've never did before in a Super Bowl. So it's going to be awesome. But Alex will tell you more about when it's going to be on, I think, NBC. Yeah, it's going to be on NBC 2 weeks from now on February 8th. And it starts at what time?
3:30.
3:30 Pacific time, right?
Pacific
time. Our time. So that's 6:30 Eastern time, your time, people. So yeah, it starts at 3:30 p.m. our time on NBC for Super Bowl 60 on NBC. It's going to be great. Alex will tell you more about it's going to be down in Santa Clara, but he'll tell you Blitz is going to be there too.
Yes.
Maybe me, Alex, maybe we can write a letter to Blitz maybe before he heads to Super Bowl.
Yes.
We'll write a letter to Blitz and saying good luck, go Seahawks, go Hawks, maybe.
Yes.
So that'd be cool. Me and Alex write a letter to Blitz and tell him farewell and good luck, wish him luck on Super Bowl 60.
Yes.
So he'll tell you more about Blitzy and how he's doing.
Thank you so much, Dillon. I will tell you about Blitz. Blitz does really well with the Seahawks during the regular season, and I thought Blitz does really well, and he did an amazing job. And I like Blitz so much because he's phenomenal, and I'm telling you, he's gonna head to the Super Bowl in Santa Clara, starting at 3:30 on Sunday, February 8th. And it's going to be a special good game, and I'm telling you right now. And Dillon and I will probably write a letter to Blitz and tell him thanks for the wonderful season and appreciate everything you do to cheer the fans. And we wish y'all well. Wish y'all good luck playing Super Bowl in Santa Clara. So, we'll see if Blitz can get our letters. And we know where to mail them at.
Well, we'll probably do it after. After our radio's done.
Oh yeah. After our episode's done, that's when Dillon and I will probably write the letter to Blitz and find out where to mail them at. That's the next mission. So, anyway, what else do you want to talk about?
Anything? I got one. So this is our second season, right? This is our second season.
Yes.
First season last year, back in 2024.
Yeah.
Was back in 2024. We had some a little bit in 2025. We had a lot more in 2024. We started back in January 2024?
Yeah, January 2024.
Yeah, we started back in January 2024. But now, me and Alex, we were thinking about trying to see if we can, say, hey, see if we can put it on the iHeartRadios or something.
Something like that.
Something like that, because we want the viewers to hear us. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I want people to know about me and Alex. Like I said, I've been in the music scene for a long time. I've been in the video game scene for a long time, but also been doing art, being in the art scene for a long time. And then Alex, he's been in the music scene for a long time. Yeah. He's been doing, he's gone everywhere over the years. He's worked for years. He's recognized from AT&T Park to Lumen Field, you name it. He's been doing it for a long time, and we want me and Alex to be on the iHeartRadios, so that way we can put our episodes on there. You know what I mean? So that'd be cool. Alex is gonna think about doing that when he gets home. But I just want to let you know, this is our second season doing this. Yeah. We barely did anything in 2025, just a little bit of it, not too much. But yeah, this is our second season, and I'm looking forward for doing it with Alex throughout the year. Most of it's gonna be throughout this year. So yes. For remaining second season. But yeah, we're totally thinking about doing maybe putting episodes on iHeartRadio, so that way we can put it on our episodes on the iHeartRadio, just yes. Like how Kelsey and his brother do it yes. on their iHeartRadio.
That's right.
But they're doing it from. But yeah, we're gonna try to put it, and maybe also do a live, do it live.
Yes.
So that we can see our faces while we're doing our. Well,
Good idea, yeah.
So because I want people to know about us and how we do things.
Yes.
So yeah, that'd be cool. Because that'd be cool. Maybe I don't know when we're gonna do it live, but hopefully maybe soon.Maybe in the next couple weeks, maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
After the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, but we're still gonna do live. We're still gonna but yeah, it's gonna be cool, and me and Alex are excited about that. So, cause I just want people to know that, So I don't know which live we're gonna do. Either do live on YouTube or do live on iHeartRadio. It's probably gonna be on iHeartRadio maybe, or maybe on YouTube live, because that's how Kelsey and his brother did it. They did it live on YouTube, so maybe we'll do it live also on YouTube. But yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, we're totally gonna be hopefully put episodes on iHeartRadio soon, and then maybe 2 weeks from now, after the Super Bowl, if Seahawks win, we'll do it on live, maybe on YouTube. Because right now TikTok's been acting up on live, so I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, and I'm excited. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So second, like I said, we barely did anything in 2025 with our season. So it's gonna, because we were busy doing other things. But now that we're doing our second season and we're kicking it off with January's almost over, heading to February. So it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
He'll tell you more about when's that gonna happen.
All right. Or we will stay tuned. All right, welcome back, guys. Sorry we have a service disruption, but we're back on, y'all. So anyway, let's where we left off?
We left off we left off on after the Blitzy. Also, Blitzy is happy that that he's gonna make it back to the Super Bowl, first time in 11 years.
Oh yeah.
And we loved Blitzy. He's awesome. You know, me and Alex we've been a huge Blitzy fan for a long time.
Yeah.
It's just like we've been a huge fan of Henry the Husky for a long time too.
Yeah.
Which we still need to write a letter to him one of these times when college football starts again next year.
Yes.
But for now, we're gonna write a letter to Blitzy because he's awesome. He's fantastic. He helps the team around.
Yes.
He makes sure that he pumps up this team for
Yes.
Super Bowl 60.
Exactly.
And that's why we're gonna write a letter to him because he's awesome.
Yes.
And I never thought that we were gonna like make it happen, and we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make sure that Blitzy gets this letter from us.
Yes.
When we're done doing this radio thing.
Yeah.
So because right now, right now I'm excited. And I know Blitzy's gonna be happy when he gets our letter before he leaves for his Super Bowl.
Yes.
In 2 weeks. So it's gonna be awesome. So I can't wait. I can't wait for Blitzy. But Blitzy's been around since 2000. Oh gosh. Since 2005?
2005, yeah.
Yeah, since 2005 or since the 2000s, I think. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. So yeah, we're going to write a letter to you, Blitz, and you're going to appreciate us. I want you to know about our radio station too. What we do is me and Alex are doing a radio station, are doing a podcast. So maybe, if you can help us out, see if we can find a way to put our episodes on our iHeartMe. That'd be cool, Blitzy.
That'd be great, yeah.
But yeah, Alex is still gonna look it up on the iHeartRadio when he gets home, so that we know when to put the episodes on there.
Yeah.
So that way people will know about us.
We'll do.
So, but yeah, I can't wait till you get our letter. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a nice one. So, cause you never get credit. You never get credit for what you do every day, Blitzy. Besides the team. So, and and it's gonna be nice. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to you writing us back, maybe, hopefully. If you wanna, Alex will write my address to you, Blitzy, and and then you can write back to me and Alex, and I'll hopefully get a letter back from you. So, but anyways, Alex will tell you also more about if we win this, we'll win it in San Francisco 49ers Stadium.
Thank you, Dillon. All right, before we head off, I'm gonna go say if the Seahawks win the Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara 49ers Stadium, that will be amazing because it will be the first time in history to win the Super Bowl in 49ers Stadium, their own stadium. And that will be insane, huh? Yeah. So we're going to write a letter to Blitzy after our episode ends and go from there. Anyway, you guys, we're actually out of time. So thank you guys for tuning in to our episode of Jocko Style. If you want to see any of our stuff, if you want to hear more, please subscribe to our YouTube channels. And we're going to try to get our episode into IR Radio as much as we could when I reach out to them and see what the steps are to get our episode in. If y'all want to listen to us on IR Radio as well. So, and that will help us. And that can boost up more popularity in the world. You know what I mean? So, anyway, we're going to have Dillon say the last words. You have anything last to say, Dillon?
Sure. Go Hawks. And go Blitzy.
Yes. Go Hawks. Congrats on winning the NFC Championship game. And we will wish you good luck on winning the Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California. So, anyway, have a great day, everyone. And we'll see you next time.
This is Dillon Whittier.
And this is Fantasy A, aka Alex, and you're listening to Jocko Style.
Signing off.
Take care.